Hi everyone. For those of you who haven't met me, I'm Ashley. I'm very excited to be running for president for next semester. PMEA has been an organization very dear to my heart since I've been here at Purdue. I know we have a lot of new faces in PMEA this semester, so hopefully this video gives you a little more insight about me and why I would be a great president. Okay, so a little bit about myself. I'm a fourth-year student in the 5-term co-op program. So starting this summer, I'll be on campus and will actually stay until graduation next spring. My other big involvement on campus has been with Purdue Society of Women Engineers. I've been on the executive board for the last 2 years as a chair, and next year I will be back as a director. As I mentioned before, I will be on campus this summer taking machine design, and this fall I'll be taking 14 credits, including PMEA. I've also included some other fun introduction facts about me, so that way you guys can read over those if you want. So I have been a member of PMEA for my last 3 school rotations, starting in the spring of 2010 as a general member. At that time, I was on the Emmy in a Box committee and regularly participated in tutoring. I also worked with Bailey that year to put on the first ever Cookies and Milk Day, which was our spring study break during Dead Week. Then, in the fall of 2010, I was the treasurer, and as a member of that executive board, I worked to turn the old PMEA office from a glorified storage closet into the functioning office that we have today. That's where we also implemented the office hours aspect of our PMEA membership. I also worked really hard that year to begin growing our budget with funding from sources outside of the School of Mechanical Engineering, which started with the snack sales in our office, since at the time it was located in what was the temporary Emmy help room in Enad. This idea was what led into our t-shirt sales that we're currently doing and has been a very effective source of funding for us. I also worked with the other officers to create what is the current leadership structure within PMEA. Originally, when I joined, PMEA had the 4 officers and then about 10 chairs, but we consolidated the responsibilities of these chairs into what are now the 4 committees that we have today. This way, we figured people would be more available to collaborate on events and work together, and in addition would have opportunity for leadership by planning specific events instead of having one person who is in charge of all of the events for the semester. Finally, I began work on our corporate sponsorship guide to encourage additional funding so that way we can grow our events and have more events. It started with me, Emily Keene finished it up, and it's now currently on our PMEA website so that way other companies can see what we're all about. The following year, with the new officers, I worked to transition us from our old office in Enad into the new office. I also helped with the new tour layout that includes the new wing of our school, and I established the Emmy Show and Tell program that we do every week. The idea behind Emmy Show and Tell was that this would be a fun way for everyone to learn a little bit more about each other and additionally learn about the programs that Purdue has to offer engineers. The idea behind this was that if you're giving a tour and someone asks you about a program you're not involved in, you can still answer the questions based off of someone else's experiences. So, for example, I haven't actually studied abroad, but I know that Bailey did the engineering term abroad in China last year, and this is how she fit it into her plan of study. This way, you're more knowledgeable about what there is to offer, and you can still provide a better experience for the people that are touring the school. I have a lot of goals for PMEA for 2012. Most importantly of which would be corporate relations. We've gotten so much better about this over the years, and I would really like to see us continue to grow in this aspect. As ambassadors, we try to bridge the ME students with the rest of the community, and while I feel we've improved with student relations with faculty, with the community, and with other students, I still really think we need to improve our student-corporate relations. So to do this, my ideas would be for events such as a networking night with the Emmy ambassadors and Emmy alumni around the time of IR. This would give us a good opportunity to show off the school to returning alumni recruiters, to network with them, and hopefully give a positive impression of both ourselves and our organization so that way they will consider us to maybe help out with our on-campus events and possibly sponsor some of our own events. I would also really like to see us do some sort of event that would provide the ME students with room for professional growth, such as maybe like a resume or interview workshop. My pipe dream for PMEA is for us to host an ME-specific job fair. I feel like if there's any organization in this school that could do it, it would be us. And I can tell based off the number of people that we have running for officer positions that we have a lot of very passionate and involved members, and we may actually have enough manpower to start to put this dream into motion, if not make it a reality. My second goal for PMEA would be for us to increase collaboration with the other ME student organizations. Last year when I met with Dr. Bajaj to establish our budget, this was one area he really felt the student organizations could improve. So ways to implement this would be maybe have a council of sorts amongst the officers for organizations such as like ASME and Pi Tau, and then we could also work together to co-sponsor events or to co-host events. Finally, I would really like to see PMEA continue to bond as an organization. I know you guys have been doing some inter-organization mentoring this year, and I really, really want to keep that up. The tighter knit we are as an organization, the better we'll work together, and the more we'll grow and become more of a powerhouse inside the School of ME. Alright guys, well that wraps things up for me. Thank you so much for listening. I'm really excited about this upcoming year and working with the rest of you. Thanks again for considering me for your PMEA president, and good luck with the rest of your semesters. Bye.